Hi everybody, my name is Ian and I'm teaching assistant in Stockholm Business School. In this Excel tutorial I will show you how you shall use Excel in calculating net present value. I made some minor preparations before the beginning. So you're investing, so the initial here means that you're investing 1000 crowns or dollars or euros in in some project, and the discount rate is the rate you're going to use to calculate the discount factor. It can be used as a reference rate, as well as it also can be called risk-free rate. And in the table you see here, you have your time, which are years, and the cash flows, which will appear in each of the year. Also pay attention that here you have cash flows with minus signs. So what it means? It means that you're going to invest some additional money into this project. Why you're not putting your these cash outflows into your initial investment? Because they will appear not at the time 0, but at the time 5 and 6, or after 5 or 6 years. So to incorporate it in NPV, you need to discount it first and find their present value. Net present value shows the difference between the present value of your future cash flows and your initial investment. And you can think over it to be as a present value of your profits. So to calculate net present value, firstly we have to calculate discount factor, and we're going to use annual compounding, and you can treat the discount rate as an annual rate. You to calculate this discount factor, you have to divide 1 by 1 plus your discount rate powered to the number of periods, in our case years, and you have to log the D2, the discount rate cell, and you can do it by pressing F4. What it means that when I will drag the formula down, this cell will not swipe down as, for example, this cell, because it's not locked. So now you have to find the present value of your cash flows. What you do, you multiply your cash flows by your discount factor, or by the corresponding discount factor, and then you find the present value of each of the cash flow. Then you drag it down, and you have the present value of the cash flows for each year. But you would like to have a sum, because you need the total sum of your present value of future cash flows. So to do it in Excel, you have to start with equal sign and press and type sum. Then you open the bracket, select the present values, close the bracket. It's important to close all the brackets. Sometimes Excel can help you and solve unclosed bracket, but it's highly advisable to close all the brackets you open. So you press enter, and this is your total amount of your present. This is total sum of the present value cash flows you will have. So then to calculate NPV, you need to subtract from your present value of your cash flows the initial investment, which is 1000. So you start with equal, you select this cell, which is present value of your cash flows, and subtract your initial investment, and you get your NPV. Some of you may eventually find out that Excel has a function which is called NPV, and they use it. So in here you have to specify discount rate, and then the cash flows, as well as your initial cash flow with a minus sign in front of it. However, we don't think it's wise to use it, because it's quite limited. Firstly, sometimes it can lead to wrong results, and it uses only one discount rate. So let's say if you expect that from year 5 your discount rate will change to another one, then you will not be able to use built-in NPV function in Excel. So it's better to use this method, because maybe it may sound a little bit clumsy at the beginning, but though it's still much more efficient um, comparing to manual calculations. But this method, I mean this one we used in here, you will face no. This method we used in here, it's quite flexible and it leads to better results, and it actually gives you better understanding of what you are doing and why you are doing like this. Thank you for your attention. Bye.